You want one first? Yeah! You want one first? Yeah! Here comes the pain!
Oh, indeed, here comes the pain. What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 39 of 2016. We'll get to the pain thing in a moment here. But this week is actually the second attempt at doing 26 total reps on the strength work of Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and big spoiler alert, we finished it successfully this time around. I put that, that Here Comes the Pain music clip in there because I was thinking, first week back to regular amount of volume after my taper weeks is always painful. But something that actually came up this week that was surprising is that I had the return of the epic weightlifting headaches that I used to have when I was quite a bit younger. It was actually on Monday that I had the worst trouble with it. And, there was at one point when I was doing my front squats on Monday where I was asking myself, did I just have an aneurysm? Because that really hurt. But then I thought for a moment, I was like, no, I think those are pretty much instantly fatal, so I'm still alive, so I don't think that was an aneurysm. Things got a little better through the rest of the week in terms of managing it, even though I was waking up every day with super congestion headaches. I think what the actual mechanism going on there is that, for whatever reason, depending on what allergens are in the air, whatever it is that triggers it, gets my head so full of gunk that it leans on some of my blood vessels in my head, and then when I try to lift weights, which raises my blood pressure quite a bit, then causes epic headaches. I think one of the reasons I haven't really been having them that much in recent times, as opposed to when I was younger, is that I do a regular decongestion medicine routine. Thing is, though, when it first hit on Monday, I don't take those pills 3 days a week, because I don't think it's a good idea to take stuff every single day. You know what I mean? Worry about building tolerance and just have it not be effective. So I normally just take it on Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and those days I really didn't have any issues with the head. Oh, for those of you who may be wondering, why there were not any max single attempts last cycle, and actually there was one that didn't make the video cut because I got pasted. I tried to bench 245 and I got it off my chest, but couldn't get it much more than 2 or 3 inches off my chest, so that didn't make the video cut. And I had an idea of going for a squat max, but I had scheduled it to say one of the days, in the days that I'm back from the Buffalo trip, I might go for it. But as I mentioned, with the food I was eating up there, I wasn't feeling 100%, so that ended up getting scrapped. Oh yeah, and here's Monday's front squatting, where my head was pounding, but I managed to poker face it pretty well, watching it on video, because I thought I was making the face of doom. Hey, but on another note, some fun, interesting things going on at work. There's a weight loss challenge going on, which clearly I am not taking part in, but some of my coworkers are, and all of the effects that I felt during my diet last year, you can see on my compatriots. For example, one guy has what I call the 1,000-yard diet stare. So whenever I'm eating, he'll be just kind of just sitting there with a blank look on his face, just staring at my food. He looks like a sad puppy or something like that. He's like, oh, I wish I could have that. I'm like, oh, I feel bad for you, but I'm kind of glad that you're not bringing in donuts every other day like you used to. But that said, I do try to be encouraging for them, because I know how hard it is. And oh, hey, it's Tuesday. Remember how I was talking about cats taking over Tuesday? Yeah, now it's official. It wasn't just implied like last time. Now they're actually we're taking this day, yeah. Oh, speaking of dieting, I was thinking about if there's going to be any kind of dieting in my race to obesity. I think what I'm going to do is just keep measuring my waist circumference, and if that ever makes it up to like 33 or 34 inches, which is where I started the last diet from, I think I'll do like a 4 or 5 week really quick kind of intense diet where I would start at like say 700 calorie deficit per day for the first week, and then kind of like with lifting, try and beat what I did each successive week. So like the first week, I do like 700 calories a day deficit, then 8, then 9, then like 1,000, and then go back to like maintenance calories. It'd be like a really quick try and get 4 to 5 pounds of fat off as quick as possible, and then quickly get back onto maintenance or to my slight surplus. But as of right now, I've only put back on 2 inches on my waist after dropping 5 inches off, even though I've regained the same body weight. So that is excellent. You know what else is excellent? It's hump day! Oh, yeah! And let's see what we got on the squats for today. We got 320. And as I recall, I think I smoked this. Oh, yeah, that was easy. Nice. I am definitely liking having 3 big plates now because, that's like unfakeable in my opinion. So it looks cool, and I like that. I'm like stroking that with no problem. Oh yeah, that reminds me. One thing I'm going to probably do this coming weekend is start compiling some statistics on perhaps how many times how many reps total over 300 pounds have I squatted this year, and also come up with some equivalent stats for like say the OHP and the bench press, and what I'll do is I'll compile the stats, and then the goal, unfortunately next year I'm going to have to beat it. That's both good and unfortunate because it just means more work. And of note in the Thursday screen here, I don't know if you guys noticed, I have replaced the snatch grip high pulls that I was doing with shrugs, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've also tried to adjust my hand position on back squats, because those 2 exercises seem to be what irritate my elbows the worst, and making the slight adjustment with the hand position on the squats and switching to shrugs seems to have helped somewhat. So things still hurt, here comes the pain, blah blah blah, but seems to be helping. And I'm thinking when I head to the Southland, I may switch off of back squats or low bar back squats completely and do high bar. More on that later, but we're gonna finish now with mother the dodeca mother. Yeah, great week lifting. Dealt with the soreness, and yeah, good to be back to working the big volume numbers. And speaking of the volume numbers, here they are. We're comparing to week 35 because, as you guys remember, I did 38 and 37 were my PR attempt weeks, and then 36 was the last time I tried 26 reps but didn't quite get finished. So we got a new record, actually, 164,000 and change pounds, and the total for the year is above 4.7 million. And the 2016 goals update screen, pretty standard week, just 10K chin-ups. We're now at 7906. And last but not least, diet update for this week. Calories, we actually skewed the macros a little bit to extra carbs this week, so we had to take a little bit off the fats to make the calorie numbers work. Weight up about 3/4 pound, and usual target for next week. The only thing I'll say is last week I lamented that my PR table was in pounds and not kilos. That's actually good, because that would have to mean that my body weight is in kilos, and if I was 142 kilos, that'd be like 310 pounds. Wow, beast! You guys take care. I'll catch you next week.